Coverage Master winAMS is a C and C++ language unit test tool that provides automatic test data generation, executes the actual target code on a built-in MPU simulator, and provides statement, branch, and condition coverage data on the results in accordance with international safety standards. Unit testing is the first quality testing done after coding and is closest to the step-by-step operation of the source code. It provides the optimal opportunity to test for functional safety in the development process. In unit testing, the input and output of each function is tested. Inputs are chosen that will cause each branch or condition within the function to be executed, and the output is compared in each test case to the expected result. Coverage Master allows this process to be performed more efficiently by helping to generate the test data, providing a simulator for the processor so that target hardware need not be used, and automatically providing reports of the test results themselves along with the coverage information indicating which portions of the source code were executed during the test. Stub functions can be created for functions that cannot be executed during the test for some reason. Using Coverage Master is simply a matter of registering the source files in the Case Player2 component for analysis, then completing the test data generated by that analysis. The compile-to-object file is then loaded into the simulator for execution during the test, and the results are output along with the coverage report. Since the actual object code and source files are used for the test simulation, there is no need to modify the source code or add special driver software, so preparation for the testing is quick and easy. The unit test application automatically carries out the tests and generates the results, so there is no need for excessive manpower in testing. The simulator uses models for all of the major MPU families, which are tested against standard programs to ensure correct replication of the MPU operation for each instruction. When a portion of the code cannot be executed for some reason, such as incomplete coding or the lack of an external resource, a stub function can be created to return a predetermined value for the purpose of the test. These stub functions can be enabled or disabled as required without modifying the original source code. Testing is done using data selected automatically based on the analysis of the source code. Values are selected which will cause as much as possible of the source code to be executed during the test. Test cases can also be designed and implemented using the test case editor. Test result reports compare the obtained results to the expected results and also indicate the coverage achieved. The results and coverage are shown in an easy-to-understand format. The tool includes a command line interface that allows commands to be run from batch files and scripts, enabling full automation of the testing to be integrated into other development processes, such as build and make processes. Additions and changes can be made to the automatically generated test data to improve the coverage rates if necessary, or to meet other specific requirements or testing specifications. Coverage Master can help solve some of the issues facing software development. As the complexity and size of software projects increases, the amount of time and resources needed for unit testing grows. Automation of the testing process allows these resources to be freed for other uses, saving time and money. Let's take a closer look at how this can be done. The International Software Testing Qualifications Board defines 7 processes in the test process. Breaking this down into actual workflow gives us 8 individual processes: planning, monitoring, control, analysis, design, implementation, execution, and completion. For some of these processes, automation is possible to a certain degree, so the benefit in using tools is obvious immediately. We will now show how Coverage Master is particularly suited to these processes. Coverage Master implements these 6 main functions using the source code and object files from the developed software without any modification. The tools are designed specifically for embedded software, and the actual user code is used without modification on simulators that faithfully reproduce the microcontroller operation, so that even problems caused by the compiler or the microcontroller itself can be reproduced in the test. There is no need to modify the source code before testing, and output is automatically generated to minimize the workload involved. And the tool's operation and output files are designed to meet ISO 26262, the international standard for automotive functional safety, which is becoming a requirement for many vehicle manufacturers. So let's take a look at how Coverage Master helps reduce the workload in each of the testing processes. Many of the steps can be carried out using the features of Coverage Master, and the command line interface means that these steps can be automated, reducing the workload greatly. Coverage Master can also be of benefit in projects using continuous integration and continuous testing. The automated nature of Coverage Master testing is particularly suited to continuous integration and testing, and the output formats it uses also allow for automated processing of the results. So let's summarize what we have learned. Coverage Master can be a powerful tool for improving efficiency and increasing the automation of unit testing. Let's take a look at some of the advantages gained by using Coverage Master. Coverage Master provides a complete testing package, aiding the whole process from test design through to execution, reducing the workload without surrendering reliability. The MPU Simulator allows testing without actual hardware, so testing can begin quickly once the software is created, and no cost is incurred on hardware for the testing. And the simulator allows more access to the internal status of the MPU than the actual hardware would, including tests for hardware errors not possible using the actual processor. Coverage Master has a proven track record in the automotive industry and also enjoys wide support in other fields. More information on the full range of test tools from GAIO Technology can be found on our website. Thank you for your time and attention. Some other points of interest. Coverage Master uses the object module format, which holds debug information separately from the object code, so there is no impact on program operation. Coverage Master uses an MCU core simulator, simulating only the core functions of the controller. For AUTOSAR-based systems, it is necessary to replace the system calls with stub functions in order for the unit testing to be independent of the AUTOSAR environment.